Hello everyone and welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom Early Access. In the last episode, we made... Let's go hit play. Okay, we made the Pseudoceratops, which we didn't really get a good look at because it was
Look at the horns
nighttime.
on that one. This
Hi,
must
Nigel.
be Pseudoceratops,
Okay.
a ceratopsian best identified by its large cow-like features.
Okay, I'm gonna turn off Nigel Marvin because as much as I love the guy, they do play his clips a little too much. Like, maybe they should play like one of his clips each instead of looping through them. So like every time I click on it, or every few times I click on a Pseudoceratops, come on. I never mind. It just doesn't want to do it for you anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna turn him off because it happens too often, I think. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, but they look really good, like all the dinosaurs in this game. So the Pseudoceratops is definitely no exception. Oh, look at the little shake. Okay, that was very cute. Today we are moving on to Psittacosaurus, another dinosaur which I feel can be on its own, so it doesn't need to be in a group with other dinosaurs to enhance the experience. Psittacosaurus, where is it from? It's definitely from China, Jurassic China? Okay. And I don't think we have any other Jurassic Chinese dinosaurs unless I'm going completely crazy. There's no like Sin Raptor or something, Mamenchisaurus. Yeah, I'm probably going completely crazy. Alright, so we got the really good skin. Like this lava skin. Nice, nice. Okay, it'd be nice if it told me what their herd preferences were like. Let's just make 2 males, 3 females, just in case. Awesome. I love how easy it is to do. Okay, cool. It's nighttime. Oh yeah, there is like one weird thing about this game. I don't know if it's a glitch or if this is intentional, but say if you pause it, the dinosaur just sits, they stand still. That's not very interesting to look at. But if it's raining, I can't control the weather in this, but if it's raining, you'll see that in the nursery that they're going to be very wet and shiny. Even though, you know, they're not made yet, they're not physical objects, this is just showing you what's to come. It seems unintentional, like a glitch. And I also found out, because I played the tutorial, that you can do this. Ah, see, so there's a light here. So I don't have to work in the pure darkness. It is still a little too dark, definitely too dark for YouTube, but, oh well. Alright, let's kill some trees here, because this is where the Psittacosaurus exhibit is going to go. And I've been kind of thinking about making a building. Do I refrain or do I go for it? Okay, I think we can go for it. A simple building. Nothing crazy. Let's get the grid on. Alright, let's go like that. So that I don't have to fight the grid to match up with the path the whole time. That's easier. And let me make sure that this whole place is level. Ooh, actually, do I want it to be... No, I don't want it to be level. Hold up, hold up. I'm going to try to pull off some tricks here. It's going to go horribly wrong for me, but we could try. Okay. Now we take that and we flatten that. Alright, alright. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So, I have some big plans for this building. It's gonna be awesome. So, first of all, let me get rid of this. Oh, come on. See? Poop. I hate when that happens. There we go. Oh, also, before I do that, I should note the changes I made around the Cretaceous Kingdom. So, I added fences. Just a nice small fence. Oh, that's the real fence. Okay. I added fences here just along the path because that's what you would see in zoos. You don't want guests to go running around into the forest. I cut down on some of the trees. There's a little too much. Oh, I got like this real good looking hatchery. Nursery, sorry. Yeah, got the nice looking one. so we don't have just a big green block in the middle of our zoo. I changed out the lights. I put smaller lights in because the other ones were too big, too imposing. So they're out. And I added the skeleton of a Main Street section, which I don't know why they guess they're walking down there because there's nothing there, but maybe they just want to go stargazing, see the nice view. It is very beautiful. Okay. It's so nice. And cleared too? Oh, that's awesome. Alright, back to the exhibit. Yes, let's add this group. Let's not accidentally make a new group. The modular building isn't my favorite part of this game. Ooh, how do I want to do this? Let's go like that. Because sometimes it does get a little clunky. And maybe you were working on a grid, but then it doesn't all line up. How much space are we working with? Quite a lot, actually. Alright, so we have our entrance. And, you know, one suggestion I would have is that you could put groups within groups. That would be very nice, instead of having just different groups and they can't interact with each other at all, aside from being right next to each other to give the illusion that they're together. Yeah, if you're gonna have groups within groups, that would be cool. Because they do that in Dreams on the PS4. You could just have as many groups within groups as you want. And it's a very helpful tool. Also, while I am giving suggestions, like, when you're painting the terrain, right, it should be stopped by a fence, like, in a way that it should... excuse me. Yeah, so the fence should, like, stop you from changing the terrain, or, like, halt you a little bit, like in Zoo Tycoon 2, so you're not constantly painting outside the boundaries. You can still take a big brush and brush over an enclosure. You don't have to worry about painting outside the lines. Okay, and where's this one at? On here, and on the inside. Okay, I just need to remember that. And this is how many? 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 4. So this is going to be where the exhibit is. I hope that's big enough. How big is this? For some Psittacosaurus? Huh. For the most part, Prehistoric Kingdom is easy to use. Like, I tried to play Planet Zoo like once. It was difficult to get the hang of. I don't know, like, it didn't seem very user-friendly. There's a high learning curve. There's a learning curve for this one too, but it's not that difficult. Let's talk about Dreams PS4. You need like a bachelor's degree in that game in order to make anything worthwhile. Which I have been practicing a lot, and I want to make this dinosaur survival horror game, and I might get around to finishing making that. I might make a trailer for it, I might, you know, do the whole promotion thing. It'd be good. But it's a lot of work. And that's why I want a Little Big Planet 4 so badly, because that game, you know, there's still a learning curve, but it wasn't so high that you need a college degree to figure out what the heck you're doing with it. Like, anyone, pretty much of any age, can come in and make something good. I'm sure 5-year-olds aren't making anything that great, but you can still make something playable. And even if you're not a graphic artist or animator, you could still just make something very cool. Man, when I heard that the Little Big Planet servers went down, my heart died. That was the end of me. Alright, instead of using path, we're gonna do this with floor. I'm gonna place down some floor over here, cause I'm gonna be messing with the terrain, as you can see, and I don't really want the path to interrupt any of that. Okay, cool. And I want to have like a river going around the outside. I think that would be really, really cool. The way that the plants terraform, have it shooting out the side. It's funny in this occasion, but at other times it can be a little annoying. I also like how you can get money from killing all the trees. That was a good Zoo Tycoon 2 hack. Comes back around here. Kill the trees. I love a game about like nature and animals. Encourages you to murder trees. Deforestation for the win. Pretty much what sent half of these animals to the brink of extinction. Loop it around. Okay, cool, so cool. And I'm gonna have some waterfalls coming down. Yo, let's get the floor in first. Wait, how big are you? Okay, this should be fine actually. This should be okay. Group floor, yay. Okay. What do we want? Something plain, simple. But we are going for a modern look, right? So we want something, yeah, like this. Kind of in a dark and cavey way. Alright, I'll buy it. Yeah, so this is as fun as just making a normal exhibit. I'm not too overstressed and overworked by, oh gosh, all the building. And good. Now, glass barrier around the outside. And then the little Psittacosaurus is going. So what do we got in here? Because there's more wall, right? Why not? But this has to be glass. Is there a way to scoot this over? I never figured this out. Whatever. Basic glass. Let's go. Alright, it feels so good to play this. Remember Mesozoica? Remember the complete failure and scandal that thing was? Oh my goodness. We got that super janky, not even alpha really. Man, that was such a disappointment. And then the devs ran away with everyone's money and didn't even bother to finish making the game, or at least claim that he finished, but clearly he did not. But then we have Prehistoric Kingdom on the other hand, the Chads, who came in with this awesome idea and made it. Actually made it. They didn't skimp out on us in the slightest. I don't want to tempt fate, but even if this was all we got, I wouldn't be too upset. But, I mean, hopefully we get more, so let me not jinx it. And I was on Team Mesozoica, I will admit. You know, I was young, I was foolish, the game looked good, I liked the designs that they had, you know, at the time. And I was more oblivious to the scandals. I know there was something going on with the Raptor that, they released the name too early before the official description came out. So I think that upset the paleontologist. What am I doing? Okay. I was pressing control instead of shift. So I was super excited for Mesozoica, and I paid the crazy, what was it, $40 for the alpha? That's insane. For $90, I think, yeah, for this, I got the alpha and the beta and early access, and I think that will also encompass the like official release. Huh? Is it backwards? Yup, it was backwards. Okay. Oh, thank goodness that was the only problem. I thought like the entire grid was off, something crazy was going on. No, it's just backwards. Aren't we all sometimes? Yeah, so I followed all the Mesozoica news. I was a fan. I was hyped for it. I bought the alpha. I played it. And was disappointed when, you know, of course, they said they wouldn't finish it. It can be a bit finicky, but oh well. You know, Mesozoica also had a modular system. People were making their own stuff, and it was cool that you could share your ideas with other creators on the, I think it was the Steam Workshop, unless I'm going crazy. And if you liked someone's build, you can use it in your own zoo. So I think Mesozoica had good ideas, but just never bothered to deliver on any of them, which was extremely disappointing. So Psittacosaurus has access to water. Good. Good, good, good. Now, I don't know if modular builds would work with the system, like the exhibit system that they have here in Prehistoric Kingdom, because the way it works is that once you build fences and make an enclosure, then it counts as an enclosure. Wait a minute. I'm smarter than this. I could go super fancy. I'm not going to. Keep it simple because A, time is money, and B, money is money. I don't have unlimited cash to chuck around at all my problems. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Let's go to the outside. What is this? What is this? Alright. Whatever, screw you. Perfect. I'm really happy to have something of a spiritual successor to both JPOG and it feels like Zoo Tycoon 2 at the same time. Yeah, Frontier gave us that Connect Zoo Tycoon game and Planet Zoo, but again, those are hard for me to, well, I never had a Connect, so I couldn't play that, but Planet Zoo was hard for me to get into. This is a lot easier for me. And Jurassic World Evolution, I don't want to keep hating on it. I know there's some people who keep hating on it, some people who really like it and don't like when I complain about it. But it had some very clear problems. The first one released as an unfinished game. Just plain and simple, it was unfinished. The second one is a finished game. It's good. But something about this game I just really admire. I need to figure out how to make the walls more interesting. I'll probably do that on my own time, so you're not stuck here watching me build forever. By the way, if you want there to be a Little Big Planet 4, please remember to leave a like and comment that you want Little Big Planet 4. Just shout it out, because I want it too. There have been rumors that it's in progress, but nothing substantial yet, unfortunately. As much as I would love for there to be a Little Big Planet 4. That game was my entire childhood, it was my preteens, it was my teens. Well, the first two, of course. 3 had so many good inclusions, like teleportation, being able to create your own upgrades, some good logic, but it was glitchy as all heck, and the story wasn't that fun. Wasn't that interesting either. Couple good standout levels, but not that great. Alright, but if it can bring the magic of the first two, and the stability of the first two, let's be real here, with the content of 3, and some ideas from Dreams 2, that would be the perfect game. Alright, let's look what we got here. Pretty much complete. I think the wall goes all the way around. Oh, nope, nope, not yet. We're not done yet. But I used to play that all the time with some of my friends. I had this friend Jeremiah, we would play all the time together. You would make friends online, which was fun. Always nice. It was very easy to make friends too. People were chill. And I played with my sister all the time. It was just such a good game. So much fun. And it was simple too. You can hand the controller to anyone coming into your house and just play together. Up to 4 players too. The game was a masterpiece. Let's put in the Psittacosauruses Well, let me see what they like first. What kind of exhibit you like? You like desert and coastal. I say we go desert. We haven't done a desert one yet. Let's try it out. Desert and coastal. Cool. Oh. Oh, well, that's awkward. Okay, we're going coastal. So it's between coastal and boreal. Alright, boreal's gonna have snowy stuff. Okay, I got it. The illusion of choice. You think you have a say in the matter? No, you really don't. Okay, some sand in there, even if you don't like sand, because it's rough and coarse and it gets everywhere. Alright, looking pretty good. They have access to the water. And how many trees do you want? Sorry, I should have looked at all this beforehand. How many trees? Okay, they need minimal fencing. 25 to 60%. 10 to 35% water. That might not go with my vision. They might have to just put up with it. Okay. Oh, frame rate drop. I have noticed that sometimes the frame rate does drop. Okay, it's back to normal. Some frame rate drops, nothing too crazy. So, we don't want anything huge. So, none of the really tall trees, because we're indoors. Excuse me, I want this one. Okay, thank you. That should be enough. Oh, perfect. Wonderful. Rocks. Get some rocks in here. Single groups. Also, one thing I would change is that sometimes the grouping system just kind of keeps going when you don't want it to. And I don't make groups where you don't want groups to be. So if I didn't put single groups, if I put 3 rocks down, all the rocks would be in the same group. And it kind of hits you unexpectedly sometimes. I need to look out for it more. But it does get kind of annoying if you're not paying attention. What is it? Oh, too big. Okay, I put this down. Add some intrigue to the exhibit. Oh, but it's the wrong color. Oh, man. Oh, Shrek me. Alright. Am I that picky? Am I really going to care that it's the wrong color? Maybe it's the right color and the rocks I placed down were the wrong color. Yeah, let me look at it that way. Alright, it's time for the moment of glory. Let's dump our Psittacosauruses. Hopefully this is big enough. Yeah, this seems just big enough. Yeah, okay. See, this doesn't count as an exhibit, I think. I might have to put a fence around it. What kind of food do you like?
Now this little fella is a Psittacosaurus.
I definitely turned Nigel Marvin
Just
off.
like other ceratopsians, Psittacosaurus is a herbivore, but its sharp beak and simple jaws are better suited to tough plant material such as nuts or seed. A word of advice though, be wary of that beak. They're a little nippy.
What do you like? Like that. Alright, what does Psittacosaurus like? Hold up. You like plants and insects. Alright, good to know. Let's give you some. So, who wants salad? Definitely not me, because salad is gross. Here, have that. Just take that. For enrichment, they probably want a termite mound, right? Here, eat that. Have a termite mound. Have fun. So that should put their... Okay, nope, they don't care. So, annoyingly enough, I will have to put a fence in here. I'll try to make this work. So this should be something that the devs consider, since not everyone's going to be making regular exhibits like me right now to have some sort of system where they figure out that, oh, this box area is supposed to be an exhibit. I don't know how, I'm not a programmer. They can figure it out. So all they're missing, they have their enrichment, they like the termite mound. They just have too much water. And that's their problem. Okay. I can deal with that. So I don't know what this huge dip is about. I can't shrink this any lower. Alright, this is kind of silly. Not perfect, but still pretty good. And this is still water over here, which is cool. Okay, now I'm gonna need a fake fence. Here, edit group. Fake fences. I usually don't like to work with the fake fences. I'd rather work with the real fences because they'll move and twist easier, more according to your will. Instead of having to like place every single piece individually and try to figure out how to make it look right. No, I'm not doing that. Structural elements. We can make it modern. Put a wooden wall. Get the grid back on. Yeah, this looks modern. I hope no one falls in here. That's for darn sure. There's always a 4-year-old, am I right? Proceeds to kill Harambe. The weird thing about Harambe is that no one knew who he was until he died. So, if Harambe was never killed, then no one would know about him. But since he is killed, people know about him. That doesn't sit well with me. Because either he's doomed to obscurity or he's dead. There's no scenario where Harambe lives and he's famous. So you have to ask yourself, what's more important? Harambe's fame or Harambe himself? Would you rather a world where no one knows who Harambe is but he's alive, or a world where he's dead and basically worshipped like he is today? Oh no, poop. I forgot about poop. What kind of zoo builder am I? Makes no sense, but we'll go with that. Poop. No, let me grab the exhibit. Whatever. Oh, it's because I'm in the module group. Clean poop. So, that reminds me we need to get some termites in here. Not termites, dung beetles. Here we go. Alright, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you fully happy? There's still too much water. Where? Oh no, that doesn't work. Here. But where's all this water you're talking about? Okay. Are there water troughs? No, there aren't. So I can't just give you a trough of water and then take out this water. So where's the secret water that you're upset about? If I get rid of this, they'll die. Is that better?
Just looking at its face, you might not realise that this was one of the first ceratopsians.
We're on the cusp of greatness
It
here.
may lack a frill and forward-projecting horns, but you can still see the resemblance in its strong beak and its cheek horns.
But this is the only piece of water in this entire enclosure. Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. Because I can't count this, I have the fence around it. Yeah, this is the enclosure. Maybe if I move them and they realize. Come on, realize it. Realize it. Xanadu, that's a nice name. Well, not for a kid. If there was a kid named Xanadu, I'd laugh at them. But, you know, for an animal, yeah, Xanadu, that's cool. Okay. Final touch-ups. Let's add the waterfall. I want it to kind of remind me of like the Rainforest Cafe with all the mist and the water and the crocodile. I haven't been there in probably a decade. Are they still around? Does anyone at home know if they're still around? It was like a luxury. I've been there probably twice in my lifetime. I only remember 1.5 times. The first time I was like very young, barely remember any of it. You know, that kind of thing. Oh. Oh, this isn't good. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not gonna be like that. Alright, sorry, I judged you. Perhaps I treated you too harshly. Alright, I'll do some final touch-ups on my own time. But for now, it's looking pretty good. Let's look at our Psittacosauruses. Oh, Xanadu, you again. Wait, are the females brighter for this one? I think so. So, no. Oh, it's just variation. Right, they will vary on saturation. And size. Oh, whoa. That's a weird texture thing going on there. This is still early access.
Thanks to a number of recent...
Nigel, I'm sorry. He's just been coming on too much. Stealing my thunder. Remember, this is still in early access, so it's not going to be perfect. And of course, these aren't all the dinosaurs we'll be getting. Oh. But it's still a great place that they're at. Oh, they're very cute. Very cute. Oh, floating feeder. If you want to leave names, please do so in the comments below. And I'll come back here. I'll rename the dinosaurs according to your will. I remember to give a good name for our zoo, because I have no idea what to call it. Right now it's Cretaceous Kingdom, but that's kind of lame. Oh, it's sleeping. Hold up. Pause. No, no, no. That's thumbnail material right here. That. Go like that. There you go. Not floating anymore. Oh, see, it's working. Are you the person I insulted earlier, or are you just the same model? You might be the person I insulted. No, no, I think you're a little different. I think the other one was wearing green or something. So we'll call this Psittacosaurus Sanctuary. You can rename enclosures in the tutorial, but you can't do it here. So Psittacosaurus Sanctuary is just a no-go at this point. Hiya. Aww. Very cute. I know I insulted you last time, said you're kind of creepy. You are kind of creepy. But I really like the skin. And the chirps you make are very cute. And this species here seems a little more subdued. Looks a little more normal, so I'm not as scared. Oh, poop. Wow, those like 2 pellets turned into a giant block of poop. I hate when that happens, man. You know, you're sitting on the toilet, you release 2 small pellets, and then bang, just your entire toilet's covered in poop. Oh, man, that happened to me once. Well, it wasn't me, but I was in Nashville once, and I went to this Chinese buffet. I was 9 at the time, and the entire toilet seat had a circumference of just like chilly looking poop all over it, on top of the bowl, on the seat. It was disgusting. I had to snipe that thing from a mile away. thank goodness I'm a boy. Oh, hi. Oh, you're running. Have fun. And that's also, coincidentally, the last time I went to the Rainforest Cafe. It wasn't there, but on that same Nashville trip. So I haven't been to one. I don't know where the nearest one is to my New York proximity. Man, I would like to go again. It's been a solid 14 years at this point. Oh, 14. Oh my gosh, I'm old. Alright, I'm rambling on for too long. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, to please leave a like, subscribe, and check out my social media. See you next time.